Hello and welcome to my base. I call it the Sancuary. It's a solo, duo, trio base, but you can contain it as a solo as well. It's not that much of upkeep, so let's get into it. Upkeep for the outers, or like for one of them, is 1200 stone, 1270 stone and 163 metal, 245 stone. Once you get into the base, you have nice peaks into your compound. Let's get into it. So you have a tunnel wall. So when raiders need to raid it, they need to raid the large furnace as well. When you get over to this side of the base, you can jump inside, and there you have your ticker peaks on both sides. Out. You have a locker and 2 beds to respawn in. You have another bed spawn point inside your base where you have another where you can shoot out from and they can shoot in. That's like really cool. You even have peeks into your compound and a nice head peak, like if they're raiding through your door you can just hold it down like this. And yeah, a turret that's holding your bags and as well a locker. Right. Get in, you have 2 small boxes and a locker. And again, nice peaks all around your base. Even some peaks like to shoot heli from here. And some peaks to throw F1 grenades if they're like in there, the raiders. Let's get into the base. So, when you get into the base, you have locker, all the things you need. You have loot boxes, you have turrets holding your base. Let's skip core for the last, and let's go up to shooting floor. So when you go up to shooting floor, you have a nice peak onto your entrance. You have nice peaks that like look into your compound. For this to work, you need to break this glass, and then you can like use this as a peak. It's a small peak, so this base isn't like not for newbies, so you should have like some experience with aim and recoil. You have another turret holding your shooting floor on both sides and nice peeks into your compound as well, from up here and from down here. The same is on this side, where you can like look into your compound from both sides and look on roof. You can look on roof from this side as well. You have full on roof coverage, so the raiders will have problems with you if you go on roof. This is a nice mini core, so when you have shooting floor done, you place those bags and then just follow what I did in my tutorial, and then you have like some nice loot boxes. So if actually the raiders like raid in from this side with a raid base, you can storage all your loot up here and they will not know, and they have to raid all this to get inside. Alright, let's get onto roof. So the last thing on roof is you can literally stand here AFK on your roof and not get shot at from anywhere, any point you want to, because the peaks like over here and like over there are the same from those 2 sides and all over. You even have some peaks that I call a waterfall, so you can shoot down from here for F1s and you can even fall down your base. So this is actually like really good. So just imagine raiders would be like inside your base, you just drop down and kill them. And yeah, that's practically the base. But for last, we're gonna finish our core. So let's go down to core. The last thing is the core. So let's go ahead and get to core. So once you get to core, you instantly get greeted with a bunker. Once you've broke this bunker, you can get into the loot rooms. So you have 3 banks, you have loot rooms on your left, loot rooms on your right. So for those guys who are running in, where's TC? TC is right in this corner. So once you get over here, you just look like through the small thing and then I see a TC. For a base with this upkeep, it's actually pretty good because you can handle this as a solo and duo base and trio. Yeah, this is the base. So let's get into how we build it. Alright, let's get into it. So you build a starter like this. It's really important that you place it like to place a frame here, the triangle frame. So whenever raiders that, you can put a metal embrasure like this inward, and then your TC will be like harder to grab, and that's just literally ass for the raiders. So whenever the raiders see the TC, it's first need to break the embrasure, then the TC, and then they can't even loot it. Like, what's the point of breaking the TC then? Break when you break this. But I'm sure this is not the first time you're breaking a bunker, so. Once we get to this part where we both, on both sides, So So it works as a funnel wall.